At present, most associations are baby boomer driven, but soon enough, most of these high-level executives will be retiring out, leading to a massive market-wide turnover of intellectual capital and ownership. Often overlooked until it's too late, a succession plan is essential to sustaining your association.
People think of, oh, we'll have a nice planned departure, and then we'll come up with our succession plan when they announce they're retiring. No, you need to do that ahead of time because you don't know what the situation's going to be.
In the optimal scenario, you'll have drafted a detailed plan, so whenever the succession takes place, planned or not, those responsible for implementing it can launch right in, saving time and potential road bumps.
Who's going to be on that search committee? Will you have an interim executive director? What does that look like? And makes it so much easier for that search committee if they pull out the piece of paper and go, well, here's our orders of what we're supposed to be doing. You have to remember, one of the most important roles of the board is to hire that executive director. So having a well thought out plan and then working that plan and onboarding that executive director are the key elements of a good relationship.
Almost as important as outlining a plan for the board is being forthright with the staff about the process. They need to feel confident in the succession, firstly for employee retention, and secondly so they can deliver the correct messaging to those who inquire about the transition.
I heard of an association recently that literally hired one exec, left, and they hired a person the next week. How does that make the staff feel? So showing the staff that you're doing this in an organized manner, I think, is reassuring to the staff.
The last aspect of transition that's often overlooked is how to set up the new and younger replacement for success. As the keepers of knowledge, it is our duty to pass our expertise onto our successors. Aubie Knight was recently involved in developing a special curriculum for the next generation, a program that sets potential new agency owners up with the skills they need to move from a more narrow role into a broader leadership role.
Oftentimes, the person that's a very successful salesperson hasn't been trained, they're not skilled in the HR side. What are the best practices of hiring and firing and doing employee evaluations and interviewing?
Overall, be prepared with a structured, detailed plan. Be transparent and thorough with both the board and the staff. And be forward-thinking about preparing the next generation. These best practices will ensure your objectives continue to be carried out for years to come. Never miss an episode of GSAE TV. Click subscribe today.